At the beginning of the Age of Krakoa, Psylocke roped in Wolverine to help her defeat Apoth. After that, Wolverine was sent into the Vault of the Children with Synch and Darwin on a reconnaissance mission as post-humanity, which the Children of the Vault represented, was what the Quiet Council deemed as the major existential threat to mutants. Within the vault, due to temporal acceleration, the trio lived hundreds of years while only months had transpired outside the vault. Wolverine, Synch, and Darwin survived, adapted, and learned as much as they could while trapped within the vault. Wolverine and Synch fell in love. When Wolverine and Darwin were captured, Synch tried to rescue them and eventually succeeded in freeing Wolverine. Refusing to leave Darwin behind, the duo continued their stay within the vault and finally discovered that Darwin was repeatedly atomized and reconfigured in order to bioseed and create more advanced children. In the final attempt at escaping the vault, Wolverine sacrificed herself to ensure Synch's escape. Once outside, Synch managed to contact Professor X to download his memory before he was killed by the children. All three of them were resurrected, but Synch was the only one to retain his memory of the entire time in the vault. Without those memories, Wolverine did not know she fell in love with Synch. She was later kidnapped by vampires and joined Jubilee, Boom Boom, and Dazzler as the Exterminators and had a run-in with the Collector. Meanwhile, unbeknownst to the Krakoan, the Children of the Vault kept Wolverine that went into the vault alive, which Forge discovered when he entered the vault. Forge rescued the much older Wolverine and she reconnected with Synch. So now we have two Lauras, the original Laura who went into the vault and is centuries old, and the resurrected Laura whom did not enter the vault. They met, and the younger Laura kept the Wolverine name, while the older Laura readopted Talon as her name. Wolverine also gave up the right to be resurrected should she die, given that the resurrection policy do not allow for duplicates. When Logan left Krakoa, Domino recruited Wolverine into X-Force shortly before they were jaunted through the future by Old Man Q to defeat seeds planted by the Beast. Meanwhile, Talon joined Synch unofficially as part of the X-Men team. During the Orchis attack on Krakoa at the third Hellfire Gala, Talon and the rest of the mutants who resisted Xavier's attempts to send them through a gate forcefully were teleported away by Lourdes and became the co-leader of the Krakoan resistance against Orchis. Colossus betrayed X-Force unknowingly, led part of X-Force, including Wolverine, into a trap set by Mikhail Rasputin, Colossus' elder brother, stranding them in a dimensional rift. Talon was later killed trying to steal the Nihility Sphere from the High Evolutionary on Counter-Earth. Synch was with Talon and kept her alive by pulling her mind into his, using Jean's powers remotely. However, Synch could not hold on to both minds without stressing his body or crashing his own mind. In the end, Talon convinced Synch to let her go, and he reluctantly did. Wolverine and X-Force eventually defeated Mikhail and escaped the dimension. They established a stronghold, the Greenhouse, in North Pole. After dealing with beasts and the cross-dimensional group of Sabertooths, she joined the rest of Krakoan in the final battle against Orchis. And that was what happened previously on Krakoa.